2. And a high fly ball back into deep right.
Welcome to the 3-and-2 Count, where we talk everything baseball from the sandlot all the way to the pros. I'm your host, Marky, and let's jump straight into it. The offseason is upon us, y'all, and there's a few teams making noise right now. Let's jump straight into it with the LA Dodgers, who are coming off a 4-1 win in the World Series against my Yankees, which is very heartbreaking, but we'll save that for another time. Blake, he signed a 5-year, $182 million deal. Can't be mad at that. Having Blake Snell for 5 years, he's a dog, man, and he's going to post. Last year with the Giants, he was inactive to start the season, but when he got on that mound, he was competitive, and he gave the Giants a chance to win every time. He went 5-3 with a 3.12 ERA, started 20 games. If he was healthy or even available at the beginning of the season, that 20 games would have been an easy 35 starts. So, God willing, he's in there from the beginning of the season to the beginning of the season to the end of the season for the Dodgers. A very good pickup for those guys. Like, even with them probably losing Teoscar Hernandez. Well, he's gone. Let's just say that. Teoscar Hernandez is gone. Them adding a dog a left-handed dog, is they're not tripping. They're not tripping, man. They could sign they're gonna sign somebody to fill in left field. They got guys on the squad, and it's not gonna take much to fill that void. In my opinion, you go from top to bottom in that lineup. It's nothing but fucking producers on that team. Nothing but fucking producers. Top to bottom, that's a pitcher's nightmare, that lineup, if you ask me. The National League belongs to the Dodgers. You want the National League, you got to go to the Dodgers. Point blank, period. And some people got their own opinion about Blake Snell. He's not one of them. My opinion, he is one of them. His numbers might not even say that, but come on, he got a 3.12 ERA, 2.25, 3.36. That's decent. And he's getting better. The last 2 years, he's been one of those guys you do not want to face.
First pitch to De La Cruz. He hits a fly ball, right center. Yastrzemski has it! And Blake Snell has pitched the first no-hitter of his brilliant career.
He's been one of those guys. So that's a key pickup. And he's going to be at the top two guys in that rotation. He's going to be the top two guys. So, I don't think the Dodgers are done. They're going to look to fill that void. They're going to look for more arms. Who's not going there? Who don't want to go there? You get to play with Mookie Betts, Ohtani, Max Muncy, Freddie Freeman. Come on, the list goes on. It really don't get better than that unless you're playing in the Bronx, man. But we'll get to that a little later. 5 years, $182 million. Not bad, man. Let's just pray for a healthy season for Blake Snell, and he get on the bump and do the job for the boys, man. Because the numbers might not say who he is, but a lot of people know who he is. So, again, good pickup for the Dodgers. Moving on, though. Next up, Juan Soto signing with the Mets for 15 years, $765 million. Me being a Yankee fan, it stung a little bit, but I understood. He was still under, contract for when he first signed. When he was in Washington, It's his first time testing free agency. He's the big fish this year. What free agent that's like the guy doesn't want to see how much he can get? Everyone does it. All the big dudes, they do it. So, you know, he was a rental. Somebody, you know, somebody said that to me and it made a lot of sense. Juan Soto was a rental. He was a rental. Although, you know, the fans in Yankee Stadium loved him. I'm pretty sure most of his teammates loved him. But, you know, he had to do his best for him and his family. At the end of the day, he's a free agent. He's 25 years old. He's been playing in the league since he was 19. He earned the right, you know. I really don't feel no type of way. Like, I would have felt the way if, you know, when Judge was a free agent, and I would have felt the way if he would have went someplace else. I would have felt the way if Judge would have did it. I don't feel too crazy about Juan Soto doing that. You know, I kind of expected it. It's you Met fans that just think he's your savior. That's what kills me, is these Met fans that think, oh, we got Juan Soto, we're going to the World Series. No, you got to go through the Padres. You got to go through the Dodgers. And with the team that they have right now, they got to go through a couple other teams as well. So Juan Soto's not your savior right now. I will say, you know, go get your money, Juan. Go get the money, man. You did what you were supposed to do. You did what everybody expected you to do. Some people expected you to sign back with the Yankees, but some people just don't get it. I will say this. For you Met fans that think he's your savior and that Judge blew it in the World Series and the Yankees blew it in the World Series, just take a look at his stats, man. Take a look at his World Series stats, man. Juan Soto hit 5 for 16 with 1 home run, 1 RBI, 7 walks. People fail to realize, you know, it wasn't Judge who screwed up or blew it. It was the whole team. The guys didn't hit. The guys didn't produce. Yes, everyone. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to say this, because a lot of you motherfuckers, I don't mean to curse, but a lot of you people just think Juan Soto took the Yankees to the World Series. No. It was a number of things. The boys were playing. It took everyone. Everyone contributed. It wasn't just Juan Soto. Juan Soto just happened to hit that home run in the clinching game. I mean, not saying he didn't do anything else, but that was his moment. And people just think, oh, he took y'all heat. No, man. Listen, I'm going to go down the line in the World Series. Judge went 4 for 18, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 4 walks. Excuse me. Juan Soto, 5 for 16, 1 home run, 1 RBI, 7 walks. Wow. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the walks. Anthony Volpe, 5 for 20, 1 home run, 5 RBIs, 4 runs. John Carlos, just look at this. Just look at these stats right here. Just look at them. People are calling Juan Soto a GOAT, generational talent, this, that, and the third. The dude is good. He's very, very good. My opinion, I'm not giving you all this money to fucking walk. He's been leading the league in walks for the last 2-3 years, bro. Nobody want to pay you to walk. Like, and people saying that I'm gonna stand up for my boy Judge, man. People saying that he blew it, it's his fault. No, bro. It's everyone's fault. Why the fuck Juan Soto only got 1 RBI in the World Series? Alex Verdugo has 5. Like, so I don't... Giancarlo had 5 with 2 bombs. Like, Juan Soto, he's great. But this stat line, 5 for 16, 1 home run, 1 RBI, 7 walks. That's not really getting it done, bruh. And this is to you Met fans that think the Juan Soto's the savior and the no, bro. No. That's just not how things go. I'm sorry. The dude's good. I don't know if he's worth all of that money, but hey, he did what he was supposed to do. He's from the Dominican Republic. It's a win for the whole DR, if you ask me, man. It's a win. It's a win. He did what he was supposed to do. He went and got that money. If Cleveland would have gave him that money, he would have went. If they gave him the money. If Brewers, Cincinnati, he was going to get the money. All the little things in between that might have kept him from signing with the Yankees is minor dumb stuff. If the dude wanted a suite or whatever, then if that's what you wanted, go get the suite, man. Go wherever they're gonna give it to you. At the end of the day, he was a rental. I don't know why a lot of Yankee fans are so heartbroken. I don't know why a lot of Met fans think that he's gonna solve your issues. The Mets are the Mets. They've been the Mets for years. No matter who they sign, just look at the history. They've signed Carlos Beltran, Delgado, Sheffield, all these guys over the years. The Mets are the Mets. The best thing that ever happened to the Mets in the last 10 years was Daniel Murphy. My opinion, but he basically carried them through the whole World Series run when they lost to the Royals. So I'm not impressed with them signing Juan Soto. They need more help. Their pitching looks garbage. They need help. It's not happening, at least not this year. And I don't know what the hell Juan Soto was talking about in that press conference, talking about the Mets have been basically showing that they've been winning the last few years. He's high. The Mets ain't been winning nothing in the last, since Daniel Murphy, they ain't winning nothing. So, you Met fans could just pray to God you guys get pitching. Because I don't get it. I really don't get it. For real. You guys got to worry about filling the void at first base. Figure out how to fill the void with Sean Manaea. Like, why do you guys think that Frankie Montas is going to, like, you guys signed Frankie Montas. Jose Siri's cool. Clay Holmes to start? Yeah, Clay Holmes about to start. That's enough said, bro. I'll see it. I believe it. I believe it when I see it, man. I liked him in pinstripes. He was kind of shaky. I don't know. And it's the same old stuff, though. Mets getting the Yankees sloppy seconds, basically. Griffin Canning, that's all I can say. I only like the Soto and Siri additions. Pete Alonso's out of here. Sean Manaea's out of here, and he was a dog for the Mets. He was one of the guys. The Mets have no starting pitching. Nobody in the pen. Diaz is shaky. So for you Met fans, I don't want to hear it no more. Y'all better start looking at these stats and the facts. Because as a Yankee fan, I cannot take none of the slander. I just can't. Y'all the big bros? How? When? Since when? How? It can never be. It never was. There's nothing fire going on over there in Queens, man. Nothing good. Baseball related, nothing fire. Y'all got Frankie and Soto, that's it. And y'all got Beatty. Anyways. He's not going to save y'all. Moving on. Now let's get into some Yankee news. Unfortunately, my Yankees lost in the World Series 4-1 to the Dodgers. And, you know, that fifth inning was a poor showcase of professional baseball. Like, how can these pros make these fundamental errors? Like, my son, he's 10, he can make these plays. Probably with his eyes closed. Judge missing a fly ball. Cole and Rizzo can't get to first base. Volpe throwing in the dirt. Like, these are plays that pros make. And what did the Dodgers do? They capitalized. And just like Chris Taylor said in the Mookie Betts podcast, we shit down our leg. You know, that fifth inning lives rent-free in my head. That fifth inning lives rent-free in my head right next to the 0-4 meltdown in the ALCS versus the Red Sox.
1918 season. Here it is. Ground ball to second. Reese. The Boston Red Sox have won the pennant.
They'll spread the news, all right.
The Boston Red Sox earned this celebration here at Yankee Stadium with the biggest comeback in postseason baseball history.
The good thing about losing sometimes is that it's always next year. And for next year, we got Max Fried. We just signed him, $218 million for 8 years. He's a dog, left-handed. Got to make the rotation stronger. Come on, you don't get better than that, really. Ask Juan Soto, ask the National League, ask the boys in Atlanta. Come on, the dude's gonna post, especially when healthy. Come on. In 2019, he went 17-6. 2021, 14-7. 2022, 14-7. The last 2 years, he was hurt. But when he was on the mound, he was productive. Come on, man. He fit perfect in the Bronx. They don't get no better than that, man. Is what we needed. Not signing Soto allowed us to get him and to get all the other pieces we just got. Like Cody Bellinger. Like father, like son, man. I remember watching Clay Bellinger play when I was younger. And now we got his son play center field, a little first base. Former MVP at that. Come on. Yeah, Cody was a little hurt last year in the last couple years, but the dude's a dog. The dude is a dog. And I'd rather him in center field than Dominguez. It's no brainer, bro. Come on. Last year, 18 bombs. The year before, 26. The year before, 19. His MVP year, he had 47. Come on. I'd rather him out there than Dominguez anyway. The defense he still can play out there. I remember watching his dad play back in the day when he was in pinstripes. Clutch guy, and he could play around. He could play everywhere on the field, to be honest. He was playing everywhere. So, the Yankees give up. The Yankees didn't even give up much for him. So it was a win for the guys. I mean, just look at what we've done so far this offseason. Signed Paul Goldschmidt to lock down first base. Signed Jonathan Loaizaga again. Decent arm in the pen. Traded for Devin Williams to lock down games in the 9th inning. Come on, guys. Like, with Soto, we wouldn't be able to do these things. So, it stung us, but it didn't keep us from doing what we have to do. We know what we got to do. And we also got a decent arm in Cruz from Cincinnati, from the trade from trading Trevino. A decent guy, like, he got some stuff. He got stuff. I mean, take a look at this stuff, man. And you tell me, like, does he look like a walk in the park? That splitter is nasty, guys. Come on. Like, I feel like this is a nice sleeper piece for us. He's going to contribute. He's the sleeper for us in the pen. And this part of the show is probably my favorite. It's called For the Love, where we shed light on amateur baseball, whether it's baseball teams, baseball leagues, baseball players doing great things throughout the city. You know, there might not be much exposure out in the, you know, the amateur world of baseball, but here I like to point out, you know, some real talented ball players and talented teams, and, you know, share incredible moments that might not be broadcasted out there. And, you know, there are things going on these backfields that, you know, it's exciting. There's a lot of exciting things going on, and, you know, I would like to share some of these things with you all. So first and foremost, some of you may know, some of you may not know, but I play and I manage in the New York City Metro Baseball League. This past summer, we just won one of these. It was hard fought, but we came through. You know, after losing in the championship in 23, I wanted to make it my business to put a championship-worthy squad and actually take home one of these, and we did that. In 23, we took our opponent lightly. This year, it was championship or nothing. So, you know, I'd like to shout out the guys. I'd like to shout out the Metro League. We're coming back for another one. And yeah, it was a great summer. I really enjoyed myself. It was only the beginning. We're looking to repeat. Let's go Banditos. Thanks for watching the first episode of the 3-2 Count. Again, I'm your host, Marky. Until next time, thanks for watching.